Forget the realities you grew up with. It's a different world down there. A world that would seem to us a terrible hallucination is to them a daily horror. To help these people, we must enter this nightmare. Now, this little girl, her name was Eleni. She died a couple of days after I took this photograph. 1 out of every 4 babies starves to death in El Salvador. 1 out of every 4. It's a desperate situation. Desperate situation that your contributions can help remedy. The U.S. spends $1 million a day down there. So why do you need to contribute? U.S. foreign aid doesn't buy food, it buys weapons. The army has it, the rebels have it, and the death squads have it. And what do the people have? Poverty. No sanitation, no land reform, and their schools under siege. The victims of the guns are the people. These people. These children. I need your money to save them.
Put more arc on it.
I don't get the appeal of basketball.
That's because it's an American game. It's got to be in your blood. You got to grow up with it.
Actually, it's an Aztec game.
Oh, really?
From Mexico. Now, they take the captain of the winning team and they chop his head off.
The winning team.
It's a great honor.
Well, the Americans improve the game by giving players 7-figure salaries. That's a great honor. Oh, here's one.
What's up, Captain?
The mayor is very upset. It's over the recent press about El Salvadorian babies being sold to American couples. They've been working with the INS to stop the influx, but none of the couples will reveal their source, so they've come up with squat. City Hall is starting to feel the heat.
Sounds like Fed territory to me.
Yeah, well, it would be. Except they think a priest named Jim Kelly is involved. It's suspected he's been running an underground sanctuary movement for years now, and INS figures he's moved into baby selling.
That's too bad, but what does that have to do with us?
Well, Father Jim is a teacher at St. Brendan's University.
Oh, boy. Brush up your Latin, guys.
Catholic school.
Don't lie to me. You're with me now. Beyond help, beyond hope, alone. Tell me where your friends are, Judy. You want to live? Tell me where they are! Tell me! Tell me where they are! Hey, hold it! Thank you. you gonna do? Are you gonna let me kill her? Okay, Judy. Thanks very much. You all right?
Yes, I guess so.
Thank you. Okay. Think about this. Why was Doug the only one that stood up? Were you afraid? It's all right if you were. But think about it. Because whatever you experienced is small time compared with the experiences of people in Chile, in Guatemala, and El Salvador.
The Mad Padre didn't freak you out.
Well, let's just say he's not what I expect from a priest.
Ron Greenwood.
Judy Hodges. Is Father Jim always so,
Enthusiastic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's basically a nut, but he's a lunatic whose heart's in the right place.
You know him pretty well?
Yeah, it's my third class with him. Do you know, it's the first time that I've ever seen a new student handle him as well as you did.
Well, I figured what he had to say was pretty important. Matter of fact, I wouldn't mind hearing more of it.
Oh, believe me, there's more to hear. Hey, he gives tons of seminars, fundraisers.
Is it hard to get in on that?
No, my sister can tell you all about it. I could take you to her if you want, huh?
Your sister?
Yeah. Yeah, Alice is really into the guy. In fact, she works in his office and volunteers half her life away for his refugee program.
Maybe I'll drop by.
I don't know. No priest I ever heard of ever talked that way. You ask me, he doesn't deserve to wear a collar.
He doesn't wear a collar.
Oh, very good point. Wow. I think he just died and went to cafeteria heaven. How's my hair? Is it okay?
Look great. Go get her.
Mañana vamos a cocinar carne asada. Viernes pescado, por favor, no olvides ordenar las cebollas.
Por favor. Yo... Can I have some of that?
Me too.
In Spanish, we call this dish lasagna.
Lasagna.
You see, you can speak Spanish and you didn't even know it. If you come back tomorrow, I will teach you how to say hot dogs.
I'll be here.
Thank you. I'll be here.
Couldn't think of anything to say.
Excuse me, Father.
What are you reading?
El Mundo. It's a newspaper from my country.
El Salvador. You ever get homesick?
Sometimes.
I'm Doug Stevens.
Marta, Cabarrus.
Usted tienes huevos muy bonitas.
I have pretty eggs.
Is that what I said?
Yes.
Eyes. Eyes. I meant to say eyes. You have pretty eyes.
Mentiroso.
What's that?
Liar.
Liar. No, it's true. You do have pretty eyes. World class, I'm telling you. Your eyes are better than Chef Ping's spicy lobster. Better than the World Series going into 7 games. Better than Batman comics. Shh. So, talking about Chef Ping's spicy lobster, do you think maybe, you know, me and you could... You want to go to dinner tonight?
I'm sorry, I can't tonight. We're raising money for the refugee center, and I'm already late.
Well, that's Father Jim's setup. You're involved with that?
Yes.
See, the great guy he's cracked up to be?
Yes, he's a wonderful man. His center has helped the refugees in many, many ways.
Well, don't let me keep you or nothing. Would it be possible, do you think, if I were to just, like, show up? I'm really interested in that kind of stuff. I'd like to see what it's like.
Yes. Please come tonight. I'd like to see you there.
May I have your attention, please? Thank you for coming. I'd like to begin with an extraordinary young woman. She applied for political asylum 4 months ago. She's still waiting for her hearing. But please realize that nearly every Salvadorian like her is refused and is sent back. Nearly every one. We must change the law. Here's a story from El Salvador.
My name is Marta. I was a teacher in Chalatenango. We traveled from village to village, teaching literacy. You see, we are a nation of farmers, and I gave my people new seed to plant. Seeds of hope. Seeds of equality. This was unacceptable to the people in power. The people who have the money. Because I was a teacher, soldiers took me to prison and kept me 10 days. My family and friends could not find me. I disappeared. In prison, I was raped. I was tortured with cigarettes, and they tried to drown me. They released me as a warning to other teachers. No more seeds for the people. This is the system in El Salvador. El sistema. We must change this systema. The blood must stop. It is time to say enough. Ya basta. 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 Ya basta.
But then this kid in class mentioned something about Father Jim not speaking any Spanish.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's a little weird?
I don't know, I suppose.
And the only way he could run a baby selling ring without speaking the language is if he has someone to speak it for him. And that's when I thought of that woman, the one from El Salvador.
Marta?
She's a refugee. She has first-hand connections through Salvadorian families.
No. There's no way she's in this.
You know that?
I know her. She barely escaped that country with her life. She was tortured.
Look, I know you feel sorry for her, Doug.
No,
but...
no, that's not it.
Oh, come on, man. You letting your heart get in the way.
Really?
I understand why, but you gotta look at the facts. Now, Father Jim needs money bad for his program, right? You saw how rough he was with Judy. I mean, this is not your typical priest.
Yeah? So?
So maybe he uses unconventional methods to help his cause.
That does not mean that he uses Marta to sell babies.
Maybe she's not being used. But the way I read it, they figured they're saving poor babies down there, helping couples here, making a little cash for their operation. I mean, it's a win-win-win situation, man.
It's a good theory, Harry. Too bad you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Excuse me. I wanted to ask a couple questions about the refugee program.
Well, what is it that I can help you with?
Well, actually, I've got this class with your brother.
Ron sent you here?
Well, yeah, and he mentioned that you were really involved with the refugee programs.
I wouldn't call Alice so much involved as completely and utterly devoted. My only regret is we don't have a million more like her. But I'm surprised to see you here. Most of my students stay clear after they've been bound and blindfolded. What makes you different?
Well, I've been thinking about what you said, and I thought maybe I could help. You know, volunteer.
Please, sit down. You know, most people think that what we do here is like the junior league, sitting around phoning in your weekly hour of community service. But the realities of helping refugees is depressing and sad and ugly and dangerous.
Dangerous, huh?
A lot of people don't agree with what we're doing. The law's on their side. I guess the bottom line is you gotta know in your heart that what you're doing is the only thing that your conscience will allow you to.
Hey!
Douglas, are you mechanical?
Yeah, when I need to be. What's up?
I don't know.
Here, let me listen to it. Sounds like your battery. I don't think you have any juice.
Juice?
Yeah, I'll jump you. I mean, just wait here. Let's get you started here. What is it? What's wrong? Is it these?
Nothing. I'm sorry. Nothing.
What happened?
They used those on me in prison.
The police did that to you? Listen, that sort of stuff, that doesn't happen here. And even if it did, I wouldn't let him touch you.
He's an incredible man. Passionate, committed, determined.
Seems like a very special guy.
Yeah, well, if anyone's gonna change the world, Jim's the one to do it.
Jim?
Yeah, well, he told me to stop calling him father a long time ago.
Oh.
Listen, Alice, I've got to take Judy. What a pleasant surprise. I had no idea you'd even be here today.
Ron, I told you Judy was working today.
Well, I must have forgot. So can I help you with anything? You know, Xeroxing,
Yeah.
filing?
Why don't you start on these? And you can start on these, and let's not forget about these.
Great.
What is all this?
Records on Salvadorian families seeking asylum. We gotta keep tabs on everybody. Parents, grandparents, children. You see, the worst thing would be to miss an opportunity to bring somebody to freedom. We try to do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen.
You see, it's very difficult for me to.
Open up?
But I want to. I want to with you. I have to get my battery charged.
Well, I could drive you.
No, it's okay. Father Jim would like to do it.
Oh.
Besides, you've done enough already.
Well, can I see you tonight, maybe?
Tonight? No, I have something I have to do. But tomorrow, first thing in the morning, I promise. Douglas.
I'll finish here, then I'll get a new battery.
Won't that make it too late?
No, we'll be fine.
How is the baby?
Well, still sick. It's a long trip for a child that young.
Well, she'll have a new home soon.
We'll leave just after dark. Figure an hour there, same back, and we're home free.
You know, I was thinking about Marta and what happened down there. I don't know how I'd react if they tortured me.
Look, everybody's equal under the law. Now, don't let a sad story take your eye off the ball.
She must have a good reason for doing this. That's all I'm saying.
All units, move in. Now!
Jim Kelly, you're under arrest for the violation of the child transportation laws.
What are you doing?
Arresting you for selling babies, sir.
What are you talking about?
Let's get him out of here.
You're making a mistake!
You are police? Señor, aguante sus...
Read these people their rights, get this baby in a car, turn off some of them damn lights.
Douglas, what are you doing?
Doing my job.
Douglas, these people are refugees. My God, you think we're selling this child? We're bringing this family here for safety. This child belongs to that family. They would never sell her. We're bringing this family here for asylum.
Well, guess, I was wrong about Marta, huh?
Guess you were.
You know, when people found out where I came from, they treated me differently from how you treated Marta.
What do you mean?
You believed her story. You understood what she's been through.
People didn't believe you?
Most people couldn't picture it. They weren't there. Even I have a hard time believing it now. I'm sorry I was so hard on her. Doug, you need to talk to her.
After what I did?
Look, Doug, you care so much for her, man. She's gonna understand that.
I betrayed her. I can't face her.
Have some faith. Okay?
Here, let me help you.
No te necesito.
I don't understand.
No te necesito.
Just listen to me, will you?
No, you listen to me. No te necesito. I don't need your help. Why is it Americans think they can grab things?
Okay, okay, I'm sorry.
No, no, no. You're sorry? Siempre lo siento. What do you think? I want you to feel sorry for me?
Marta, can I talk to you for a second? Okay, phone's coming. INS has scheduled your hearing for Friday. Your attorney thinks that your request for political asylum is very strong. There's been a lot of attention, I'm afraid, because of me and because of the case that Doug was investigating. You know, he didn't mean for this to happen.
I don't trust him.
He paid your bail.
Why?
Why don't you ask him?
You mixed me up.
You mixed me up.
Why did you pay my bail?
I didn't want you to know about that.
I need to know why.
Because I care for you. I feel...
Sorry for me, yes, I know.
Why is it so hard for you to be nice to me? You know, I'm telling you how I feel. It's not a line or nothing. Why do you have to be so defensive?
Were you making believe in the parking lot when you helped me? Were you being a cop?
You mean, did I mean it when I held you?
Yes.
See, but I also was doing what I had to do. Someone's out there selling babies. It's my job. I am a cop, but I'm not...
La policía.
Yes, yes, you understand. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah, I understand. That you're different. Un americano loco.
Crazy American? Yeah, that's me. Peace.
Peace.
All right. You know, in this country, it's a custom to have a peace dinner.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's very bad manners to say no. You know, it's a bad insult. So what do you say? I'll make you something American. I'll make you lasagna. How about that?
Okay.
Now that's some serious music. Yeah, that's great. You hear that?
Picante.
Absolutely. Absolutely picante. Whose turn was it?
My turn.
We're talking about your older sister.
Amalia. We call her La Visca because she's,
Oh, that's attractive. She's cross-eyed. She's cross-eyed.
Okay, cross-eyed, Visca. And when we were little kids and Los Vientos de Octubre came,
What's that?
it's winds in October, heavy winds. We would run into the hills to play, and we would play that game with the stones where you pew.
Slingshots.
Right. And Amalia, La Visca, could shoot better than anybody. Now, I don't know if it was her eyes or maybe she could feel her target.
That's a true story?
Yeah, of course. You think I would make it up?
No. It's, weirder things have happened. In Texas, they have these mosquitoes that are so big they carry full-grown men away.
Oh, man, I don't believe you.
It's the truth. I'm telling the truth.
Douglas, I am serious. This is a true story, what I'm telling you.
I know.
Why are you making fun of me?
I don't know. Just a crazy American.
Douglas, thank you for my dinner. And thank you for my bail. And thank you for believing my story.
Judy, what are you doing? You don't have any right.
I have a warrant. Look, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but everything is in these files. Lists of El Salvadorian children, their ages, their family's economic status.
Well, I told you we keep tabs on everybody.
Only you forgot to tell me about the babies. Or is that Father Jim's department?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Alice. The connection is obviously coming from this office. Now, if Father Jim is forcing you,
Father Jim would never force me to do anything. Especially selling babies, for God's sake. It goes against everything he's trying to do here, everything he believes in, what I believe in.
All right, well, who else has access to these files? Who else?
Nobody. Except Ron.
Ron.
What's gonna happen to her?
Over 90% of the Salvadorian refugees are sent back. It's ironic. We open our doors to almost everyone. But because El Salvador is considered a democracy, we turn a blind eye to the slaughter.
Slaughter? What are you saying?
If she's sent back, she'll be in a lot of danger.
Damn. Had to go on arrest, had to be go.
Douglas, it's not your fault. Our system's not perfect. Look, she wanted to be there. She made a choice to help other refugees, understanding the dangers. All we can do, what we have to do, is stand by her.
Douglas, look at those seagulls. They're chasing each other.
I think he likes her tail feathers.
Douglas.
Well, what do you think it is?
I think she likes his.
Possibly. Are you cold? Here. Oh. Wow. You know, I've been thinking a lot about things. Mostly thinking a lot about you. Here. Said, I want to do this right.
What are you doing?
I'm proposing.
Does that mean getting your pants dirty?
No, it means that I'm asking you to marry me.
Douglas, no, I am sorry. I cannot marry you.
Why not?
Because it's not right. Because you are only doing it to help a refugee you feel sorry for.
I could be saving your life. I know you understand that.
Of course I understand that. Why do you think I must refuse?
I also am doing this because I think this could be a really good thing. Look at the possibilities. We get married. We get to know each other. Maybe, possibly, we fall madly in love. We have kids, some grandkids, a house with a sun porch. I think we could be really happy together. I don't want to lose you.
I don't want you to lose me either.
You're scared. I'm scared. We could be scared together. All you gotta do is say yes. Come on, I know what's in there.
Yes.
Say it again.
Yes.
Yes? Wow.
Why don't you just tell them the truth?
All right, I gave the names to this lawyer, Robert Mendez.
And what was your cut?
15%. But that wasn't what it was all about. I mean, those kids down there, they deserve a chance. And I figured I was helping, you know? Like you, Alice.
Believe me, I understand your impatience. But the process simply takes time.
Mr. Mendez, God knows I'm not getting any younger. If we have to wait for another year or two...
It's just that we've been trying for so long already.
I mean, isn't there something you can do?
Well, there are some ways we can speed up the process, of course. But I don't usually recommend them.
Well, we're asking you to make an exception in our case.
It also depends upon what you want.
No, we just want it to be healthy.
You don't care about race?
Does it make it easier if we don't?
It can. We've had very good luck with Hispanic babies. Easier access, shorter waiting periods.
They don't have to go through the same process?
Not when they're from another country. The problem is that it can get very expensive.
Well, we're prepared to pay whatever it costs.
As much as $6,500 in advance. What you're buying is time. If everything goes as planned, you can usually have your baby in about 4 weeks.
4 weeks? Sweetheart, did you hear that? What do you think?
I think Mr. Mendez is under arrest, honey.
You know how many times you guys have pulled this? Trust me, you got nothing.
Oh, except 2 expert witnesses to testify that you trade babies for money.
Baby brokering is not illegal in this country, officer.
You don't broker babies, Mendez. You export illegal aliens as if they were your own private commodity.
You'd prefer I leave them down there? At age 15, those kids will have a gun shoved in their hand so they can kill another 15-year-old in the next village. They won't even know why they're killing each other. I take them away from all that.
For a price.
For a high price. It's the system. El sistema.
Yeah. Well, El Sistema in this country says what you're doing is illegal, pal.
I'll be out by this afternoon.
Maybe. But I'm gonna drag you downtown. I'm gonna book you. And I'm gonna throw you in a stinky cell. Just want to ruin your day.
You need a haircut.
I just had a haircut.
You know, I've imagined this place. The tables, the flags, where the judge sits. And I knew I would always be here and they would be deciding about me. And every time I imagined it, you were never there. Reality is not so bad.
I have a good feeling.
About the case or us?
Both.
Me too.
All rise. Superior Court 217 is now in session. The Honorable Irene Pagoda presiding.
The case of Marta Cabarrus, file number capital A320505. In rendering my oral decision, I find the respondent has not met the requirements of the Refugee Act enough to establish a well-founded fear of persecution. Further, the respondent was unable to provide a clear, convincing, and unequivocal evidence of physical danger to her person in El Salvador. For these reasons, I am denying the respondent's application for asylum. Further, I am denying the privilege of voluntary departure and am ordering the respondent be placed in custody pending immediate deportation.
Your Honor, my name is Doug Penhall, and I think the court should be advised that Ms. Cabarrus and I have just recently been married. Given the fact that we are very much in love and now legally wed, we request that you reevaluate your decision.
Aren't you the arresting officer in the case, Mr. Penhall?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how long have you and Miss Cabarrus known each other?
5 days, Your Honor.
5 days. And you were married after Miss Cabarrus was arrested and ordered before the court, is that right?
Yes.
Officer Penhall, under the Marriage Fraud Act of 1986, it seems clear to me that this marriage is strictly a measure to avoid deportation.
No, that's not true.
The order to place the respondent under custody pending immediate deportation remains.
You cannot send me back.
Miss Cabarrus.
You cannot send me back.
You ain't got anything, won't you, my man? So, you're lagging 5, my man. It is very late in the game. A man out here is throwing fire, and you are 0-2. So I would suggest to you that no matter what the next pitch is, you swing at it, okay? Go home, go home.
Two got it.
Last out.
Don't count on it.
Hey, I have seen you face the man twice today, all right? Last out.
What happened?
Word just came in. She and 3 other women were picked up by government soldiers just outside of Gatera.
Is she okay?
She disappeared.